Hey guys, today may not have went exactly as planned, but when does it ever go as planned for us? I did, however, get to hear two little words from an officer that we never get to hear. Let's go check it out.
Detective Harry violates about every single thing of law that there is that he's supposed to enforce.
I would have on my phone.
Yeah, but that's not right.
It's windy.
Oh, I didn't
Good?
have you on. There you go.
It's okay. I did
Turned
not.
it in.
Yeah.
Here. You need to get your receipt stamped.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Signature or stamp, one or the other.
I do need to get it.
All right. You're not for being in here recording? Okay.
No, it's not illegal.
I forgot to get an image of that, and then I just need to get that in my frame. And then can I get a stamped receipt showing that I gave you this,
They
please?
start taking, they've taken trespassers.
I don't have any way to give you like a receipt. The only time I do receipts is if I take
That's
you
Okay, well this will be fine as a receipt.
stamp it that I received it from you today.
Okay.
Like as soon as you get down the dollar store.
Can I help
we're right
you?
there. Okay, we almost rented that farmhouse that burnt down and then we did. Yeah. We have horses too, so it's not far.
Yeah, we have to go around. I was just gonna try to get that.
Yeah, let's.
She didn't call me back up. Did you get it, huh? The police report? Did you get that police report?
I'm getting ready to phone you. Quit ringing. I'm trying. Hang on.
Okay.
I'm getting ready to
I've never talked to Harris. I've only talked to
It makes you realize, after you've done it enough, been through it enough, you start to realize that the reason that the subordinates do it is because their bosses.
Yes, yes.
They,
Do you want to
They
know where?
condone it.
Do you want to know where our number gets sent to when we call?
Where?
To the tip line.
Yeah,
They have our
doesn't matter
number
which
forwarded
button,
to the tip
because
line.
They
They done
got our
got
phones.
where they've detracted you.
Yep,
I believe
where
that
we cannot
because-
speak to anyone. That's
Yeah.
what happens. And now she's giving me the runaround again. When you came up to the window, what I was doing was trying to get her to get me someone on the phone because she gave me the same thing she gave you.
Yeah, you know, she
Just-
did actually give that to me. I gotta get that, but yeah.
But see, I would have to call us from a payphone or borrow a friend's
Yeah.
because my number goes straight to the hotline since they got me pushed off. And last time I called, I had a cop call me back. Their internal affairs main guy, Major
God.
Brady Thomas, he called me back and he threatened me with harassment. He said, "I'm going to get you for harassment. I'm going to charge you with harassment if you keep calling us."
Hello.
Yeah.
Were you guys in there? Were you guys in there? Did they have you guys locked up? Were they good to you guys in there? Yeah?
That treat you okay?
Was he good to you?
Everything legal? Good.
Did they do anything illegal to you?
No.
No?
Good. Good.
Hey, do you want to go on over there? We're not getting anywhere here.
Well, I'm going to ask one more time. Just put me on.
About over these dickweeds.
I'll let they'll take a donut. Did you guys have?
You guys want a donut?
I'm good. Thank you.
You want? Cool.
Thank you.
You guys be careful in Clark County. They do everything corruptly. They're shady. Seriously, no joke. One of the goons that works for this department fractured my back. Tore my rotator cuff. Yeah.
So I got documents.
Yeah.
Well,
Well, we have channels if you guys are into watching activists. So, but we are not going to put any of your all's information out there, so you don't have to worry about that. We don't, publicize.
Believe me, I'll be shouting.
All right. Well, if you run across anything or you have a story to share, official misconduct on YouTube.
Anything going on back here, it makes them sound, I hate to say it, but
What I can say legally is that I'm not a lawyer, but in my
We
experience.
try to help everybody that we can.
thank you for what you do, thank you for what you do, because
Thank
they're, they're human too, and they are crooked.
Yeah. Well, I think
Not this one.
Well, do you know that most police stations will not hire a police officer unless they are under a certain IQ?
Yeah.
For real. I just did a story on it.
All right, they know that.
Yep, they will not hire some law enforcement officers because their IQ is too high. Yeah, so I think that it's just that they are ignorant to what they are actually doing. And then a lot of them do become tyrannical because, you know, the power goes to their head.
Yeah.
But I think it does start out with ignorance and them trying to do
I know
a
for
good
fact.
deal. You're welcome.
Yeah, I'm military for you.
I mean, I kinda have to now because.
Well, thank you for your service.
You're very welcome.
Randy,
Working in the military police and everything, and
What's his name, Thomas?
it's no different.
Yeah, it gets a bit out of hand, especially when it's not kept in check, and that's our job as citizens. We got to keep it in check.
Keep them in check. We need y'all.
We're trying to do our best.
We need y'all. Yeah, they don't know, but we need you.
Hey, give me a shout out though on YouTube.
Take care, buddy. We only got 10 minutes to make our appointment.
Yeah, we ain't gonna get it.
So, are you ignoring me now, or is that what's happening? I have 10 minutes to get my appointment made.
I sent a message, I'm sorry, I have people, sorry.
Yeah, no, I do too.
Okay, I sent a message over there.
To who?
To the administration.
Administration. Okay, but now I'm asking about something different. See, this is the thing, when you pile people up, when they don't answer the phone, what they end up doing is making a whole bunch of legal work that needs to be done all at once, and I'm here to do it. Now listen, can you hear me? You got 10 minutes.
Hey,
Do you know what obstruction is? The law of obstruction? If
Hi.
you keep me from getting my legal stuff
Hi.
done, there'll be obstruction.
look
No, ma'am,
super
I'm here.
pretty.
I want to do business.
Lady has something to do.
I do too. I need an escort.
I'm gonna go on over there.
Oh, this is obstruction.
It is.
Man, I tell you what.
Well, let's go down and do it quickly. Miss Crumpton will be at the door, and Miss Crumpton will escort us.
Oh my gosh.
You're not gonna be able to stay up there. Does it? Okay.
What a corrupt agency.
Well, obviously. Do I have donut on my face?
That's what I can see.
She was flat out just taking people out around me the whole time.
Well, of course she was. Hi, guys. Knowlton entrance. Don't step on that, you might fall in. Oh, that'd be bad. They'd love that, wouldn't they? Uh-huh. What time you got?
About 7 minutes left.
It's fine.
All right, so now we are at the Clark County courthouse again. Because, well, we have to.
Thank you.
Thank you, buddy.
Thank you.
ma'am. Because the police station said that there were no police over there and that we're gonna get any help because all the cops are over here. So if that's the case,
Well, if they're over here, they'll find us.
maybe we'll find one.
Oh,
Oh no,
look.
I got one for you.
It's the compliance officer.
Hello, sir. How are you doing today? Good. How are you? I'm gonna need you to identify this time. Badge number, please, sir.
904.
904. We finally got
Hot
it.
damn.
All right. Are there any officers available?
I'm the only one here right now.
The only one here, because at the police station right there, they said all of them.
Oh, sure,
Yeah,
sure,
same-
run.
same with that. Thanks. Randy,
What can I help you with?
Randy Thomas said that I have to
Are
have
you
an
in a rush?
escort to make an
Are
appointment
you
with
exiting?
my
Okay.
prosecutor. So can you escort me up there to make an appointment?
Not right now because I gotta deal with this. I gotta cover this.
Where's
door.
Miss
Yeah, but we
Compton?
need somebody to do it.
She went home.
Oh,
See, here's the thing. If we can't conduct our legal business and the police are keeping us from doing it, that is an obstruction violation. And I know it's not your fault, but over there, we've been there for 45 minutes trying to get this done.
Okay.
We need to make an appointment with Mr. Bull. The last time you put your hands on her, that was all we were trying to do. We just need an appointment with our prosecutor. That is it.
yeah, he used
So
you
all we
guys.
need is someone to fulfill it. We have every right to have an appointment with our prosecutor.
I mean, if you feel comfortable walking up there,
I
you're
can't.
on your own.
Your supervisor, Major Randy Thomas, told me that if I walk into that office without a supervised officer supervising me, that I would be arrested for trespassing.
Hi.
And you know that that's probably pretty legit because of the way they had you all handle us last time.
Okay.
Well, I wasn't told that.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Don't mind my donuts. Sorry.
Nobody's told me anything. I can make a call for y'all.
Yeah, that'd be great.
That would
We
be-
got, what, 5 minutes left? You
We'd
we've
have
been
to be
trying
huffing
for
it.
Over an hour and a half. Well, about an hour. You know, they wonder why people get so frustrated with Clark County, and this is it.
After you make your call, though, I do have a question for you.
Okay. Do y'all mind going through here real quick?
No.
while we're figuring all this
Sure.
out?
I'm going to take my phone.
That's fine.
I went off.
It's probably your phone.
I'd say so. Here.
He'll wand you. Yeah, here's your phone. He can wand.
Yep, it is the phone. No wonder they don't let us
Mine's
take
both
them
my
in.
cameras will sit- Well, actually, I don't think the GoPro sets it off.
Keys?
Wallet.
Yeah, I don't think it's the GoPro. I think it is your phone that does it.
Yeah.
Let me call somebody and see what the deal is with that. Okay.
All right, buddy. Thank you.
I'm going to get my stuff out of everybody's way.
So did they ever inform you that it is in fact policy that if you are conducting any kind of lawful activity, law activity, that you do have to identify if you're requested? Did you learn that?
How you doing?
I'm okay. How are you?
It is within
Well, it looks
policy
like
that
you're
you
in a
do
bit of a
identify
situation.
when
You need me to get the
conduct
door for you?
actions
Yeah,
with
if you
the
would,
public.
please.
Sure.
I'll
You're
explain
welcome.
to you why. You did it this time, but last time you didn't. You just pointed at your bag. Well, there are disabilities. Right. You pointed at your identification.
No touch exit. Well, their no touch exit doesn't work very well. No, I wouldn't know what it's like trying to get around on crutches, and it's no fun. I was trying to take care of a toddler at the time.
Right.
That was a mess.
Yeah, not bad. Thank you. Thank you.
You're
ma'am.
welcome.
Thank you.
Have a good day. Oh, that hurt.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, if you're even gonna make it now, I feel like, okay, it's not the law. Well, you know, I mean, you're an officer, you're young, you're probably rookie.
I like where you're teaching. I'm
It's a
listening.
good thing to learn, buddy. I
What do
mean,
you want me to do here? 'Cause I can't.
go ahead and make the call.
Yeah, you do like to talk.
No, I was helping him understand why we have to identify. Because you know his,
Well, no,
Supervisor's
like
not
nobody's
gonna do
teaching
it.
them,
No.
and I mean they're young guys.
and I
They
promised
can
Jeremy
learn.
Moore that I was gonna help these Clark County officers understand the law.
They can learn and they can start doing it right. We've had to study for what, a year
Easy.
to be able to do what we're doing right
Yeah, and
now.
it's nowhere near now.
And it's not even just our rights; it's state laws and it's policies of the officers around us. So,
There's a lot to it.
I mean, we've had to get educated for a year, and we're nowhere near done.
So what's going to happen today is we're getting ready to get shut down on everything again. Everything. I mean, we can't afford to keep driving here when they're going to do this to us. So at what
Right.
point do we just, do they think we're going to give up?
I hope not.
Well, they'd be way wrong. I'm not going to give up.
I was going to say, do you want me to go wand them? I can do it. I got it. I can swing it around like a helicopter too. Did you guys make it?
Yeah.
Good deal, good deal. video cameras.
You told them that they need an escort up to the prosecutor's office.
Have a good day, ladies. Oh,
Yeah,
that was rude. I forgot he had to push the button and almost flipped over it.
Alright, he wants those, Thomas. He wants me to call up there and see if they want to see you.
Okay.
You're warming me.
Yeah, you're good.
If they want to see me. Well, I just need to make an appointment. That's what. Well, there's Mr. Crumpton. He might be able to take us up there.
Oh, I could use 2 cops. I want to play a game. If they know their rights, I'm going to give them a donut. If they know our rights, I'm going to give them a donut.
There you go. You should give one to the kid here for learning.
Yeah, if he was...
Mr. Crumpton, how you doing, buddy?
Doing good, how you
Hey,
doing?
we need an escort. Randy Thomas told us we had to have an escort to go up to make our appointment with the prosecutor. Would you be able to do that for us before they close?
Are you in a hurry?
Yep.
Oh,
Man, we are
darn.
too, 'cause we only got 3 minutes.
Oh, okay. Well, maybe I'll catch you on your way back down.
Okay.
Would you like a donut?
No, I'm good. Thanks, though.
You sure?
I'm on a keto diet, you know. I gotta.
Oh, you're doing keto? That's rough. Keto's rough.
I don't know nothing about it.
You don't get carbs.
I'm on
At
a
all?
seafood diet.
No carbs.
That's about it.
Chris and Tiffany, right?
Yes. Oh, they know us on a first name basis. I feel so
I
special.
also know the father of your children, Curtis.
Oh, yeah.
You mean on personal level?
I mean, I never knew you.
Yeah.
Well, you should meet the other one. That
Yeah,
one's
the
the
other
real
one's the bigger
doozy.
mess. They're both a mess, but the other one's the real bad
Dave's
one.
the master down here at the desk. Chris and Tiffany, you want to make an appointment?
Yes, we just want to make an
That's it.
appointment.
They want to make an appointment to see.
Prosecutor
Jeremy Mull.
Yeah. He might have already. Well, you want to make an appointment to see him at a later date,
Should be
right?
pretty simple. Yeah.
Yep.
That's it.
You're not trying to see him today. You're just.
No,
We're
just wanting
trying
to make an
An
appointment.
appointment. Yeah, he won't answer the emails, which they keep lying to him.
We've tried a lot of emails
Yeah, this has
too.
been going on for over a year. Let's see if they give a police officer.
It's the
a
public
runaround.
pretender's office.
Hey, you are an old officer, aren't you?
Sorry.
You are an old officer, aren't you?
An oath.
You're under oath, officer, right? Sworn?
Yes.
Okay, so there'll be a witness.
Yeah.
Yeah, but the only thing is he's at this post.
Doesn't matter, he's a witness to this event right here. We're trying to make, if they
Very
don't do it, it's called
true.
obstruction
Very
of law.
true. Very
All
true.
right. They're saying he's not emailing them back. I mean, they're being cooperative. They just are wanting to kind of talk to somebody to see if they can make an appointment with them in person. But
I'm proud of this young
Yeah,
fellow.
he's doing his job. Trying to.
He's gonna realize real quickly the corruption that he works for. Maybe we could help him get a job
you
over
all
in
can't
Scottsdale.
help them if things
Yeah.
come up.
Hi. I'm doing well. How are you? Ooh, you had Chick-fil-A today.
I did.
I love Chick-fil-A.
I do.
All right. Thank you. Bye. They just said you got to email him.
They said we got an email, but he's not answering emails, right? If I show you the emails, would you
There's
be
nothing I
a
can-
witness?
Yeah, I mean, there's nothing I can
Yeah.
do for you. It's not. I can't make.
Well,
answer the
actually,
emails.
actually, what we could do is charge him with obstruction, because it's a violation of obstruction law. I can show it to you in that folder right there. We're trying to conduct legal business, and any officer or any employee that is keeping us from being able to conduct the lawful business.
I
is
won't record you
violating
if you want to
obstruction.
go on through there. You're good.
And
Have a good
I'm
day.
not disagreeing with you.
no, I don't think you are. I'm explaining so that we can move to the next step of my explanation.
Okay.
We intend on not only filing suit, but also taking grievance and taking charges on Mr. Ball. And at that point, what I'd like for you to remember is this incident,
Okay.
because we're gonna subpoena you,
Okay.
and we would like to prove with all avenues what it really truly is that we're experiencing, which is unlawful violations,
So he hasn't-
illegal violations.
He hasn't answered you at all.
No, sir.
No.
Not once.
Well, I wish I could help you there, but
I know your hands are kind of tied, but on the other hand, if I get charges pressed, you will be a witness. You were here under oath, and you
For both
you
instances.
did see that you made the call and they told us no.
I mean, if it comes to that point,
Yeah.
I'm here, so.
Yeah, buddy.
Hi.
See, this is a lot better, right?
Yeah.
It's a lot better when everybody does the right thing. You know, we can appreciate that very much. Thank you, sir.
Yeah, no problem.
All right. Well,
Are you sure you don't want a donut?
I'm good, thank
he's
you.
on a diet.
I know, but still, donuts are meant to break diets. Like,
Take it.
that's what they're here for.
Here, I don't know if I can.
I got it. If you'll just bring it up here.
All right.
Okey doke.
All right.
And
Once again, here we go with no success. Victims of obstruction.
All right,
Thanks for trying, buddy.
no problem.
You work for a very corrupt agency. It's
I appreciate
it's been
that.
going on for a long time.
if you do
need
ever want to go and work for someone
a
that's
good
doing it right,
agent-
Who you got?
Scottsburg.
Scottsburg?
Mhm.
Scottsburg's
Very
doing it right.
Yep.
Very, very proud of them.
And
We
they are
highlight
nothing
them
like
all
these
the
guys.
time.
Nothing like these
Amazing guys. Transparency is phenomenal.
Yep.
Always a listening
They'll
ear.
teach you the Constitution and understand how to do it.
Yep.
Oh, look here. Delfonso.
Oh, it's Officer Doofus.
Let's see if maybe he can take us up there before we go.
I want to see if Officer Doofus wants to tell me one of our amendment rights
He's
for a
swapped
donut.
out.
Like, I mean, so dark, so dark.
Does your thing not work?
How you doing, Mr. Delfonso?
How's it going, sir?
Hey, man. Don't
Hey.
touch. Keep your hands off me this time.
Okay,
Good
so,
afternoon's going.
go ahead.
We're still trying to get our appointment. That's it.
Okay.
And last time.
With Jeremy Mull?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Have
And-
you guys called or anything
Yeah,
like that?
yeah, a lot.
Has he
Yeah,
returned any
no,
of your
no,
phone
no,
calls?
told
me
Absolutely nothing.
That's all they
Yeah, and they keep
Okay.
telling us
Yeah.
email. Well,
We
I've
have
got
tons of
100
emails we can show you.
And I do the receipt thing, and they won't even open them, right? So they won't even open the emails. That's a runaround. They've been giving us 2 years. They broke their back. Okay, it's Jeremy Mull that was the prosecutor on a warrant.
Okay.
Well, we've got legitimate lawsuit going. We've got complaints to make. We've got legal business to do. That's all we're trying to do. Right? That's it. That's all it's ever been. Okay. Well, with Mr. Mull being the prosecutor, he may have a conflict of interest. If that's
Okay.
the case, I get it. Just tell me. And it's his job in that position to do what's called.
Have a good day.
So
Thank
he
you.
would need. Hey, can we get that appointment?
If you email Jeremy,
No, I have. I've got over 100 of them.
I can't control his schedule, he's the one who makes it.
Well, actually, you're his
Oh,
secretary. or
Lordy.
something. So.
Our
do you
elected
have any
officials
way
get
of
to
helping
avoid
get an
us.
appointment with
That's
him?
what
How about
happens.
You email him for an appointment and we fill the time slot.
Like I said, he makes
That would
it.
be phenomenal.
No one makes his schedule for him.
Like I said, if you make a
I don't
date
think
and
that
time,
Jeremy
then we
Mull
can come in your
works.
place.
I don't think the man works.
Yeah, just respond to your emails.
You want-
The best way I can say that's the way to get a hold of them.
Yeah, well,
Yeah,
by
I mean,
law,
yeah.
that's called obstruction. If he continues to deny us our legal business, is obstruction. Like, you have the power right now to walk up there and take this evidence and make a probable cause arrest on the prosecutor.
I felt that
with
today.
what
I
happened.
was on my feet all day.
You have the ability to do that by law.
Are your shoes comfortable at least?
But here's the
Not
thing,
really.
that's not what I'm requesting.
They look pretty, but they don't
What I'm
look very
requesting
comfortable.
is- And if he has a reason to recuse.
So when did you graduate
then
the
I'm
academy?
requesting for someone to
I haven't been to the academy.
You
light a
have,
fire under his
No, I
fat
haven't.
ass
You have
and
not.
say, get the recusal
I've been
process
to,
going already,
okay.
because we have
trainings,
legal
but I
business,
haven't
new
been to
legal
the
business
police academy.
that needs to be conducted with our county prosecutor. Well, if
We
he
definitely
is
like to see our
denying us
younger
that
officers
business
who are going to be
because of
taking
the
charge
earlier
soon
incident,
to be,
we
you know,
understand.
knowledge,
We would require
have
him
knowledge
to get
about
that
what they're
recusal
doing
done so the
and,
state
you know, what
attorney
they're
can
supposed to
assign
do and
us
not supposed to
a
do.
prosecutor so
I
that we
mean,
can handle
generally
our legal
speaking,
business.
anybody
Have
would
you
think
talked to
if a
an
prosecutor
attorney
tells
at
you to
all
do
about
something to
that?
do
Yeah,
it.
but see, there's two
But
sides to everything in law.
That's
You
not-
have the civil aspect
You know what I'm saying?
of
Yeah, well,
filing lawsuits and taking.
if that
everything
ever
to court,
happens
doing
to
all
you
that.
again,
have that
though,
side.
you can
Okay,
just
but that
tell 'em,
doesn't
"I'm
stop
done,"
The other side.
and then
The
go Scottsburg.
legal side, Okay, that's court.
They are doing it
That's
right.
if I want
And
to
they
press,
don't listen to the bullshit in
A
Scottsburg.
lawsuit, okay? What I'm saying is I expect the law to work.
I'm doing well. How are you?
As a citizen of the
That-
United States of America.
That safe
See,
is
I
almost
have
as
the
tall as
right
you are.
To a legal process.
Yeah,
It's 14th Amendment.
But not too much.
So what I'm asking for
And maybe a
is for
little,
that
and then
process.
so-
I haven't made it to that point yet,
protected.
but
It'll
I
get
was
there.
already
See
short
what
to
I'm saying?
begin
That
with.
was your
Yeah,
right.
and I never
You know,
thought I
So what
was,
I'm
but-
asking for
Well,
is
it's just 1 minute.
my
since I went
14th
in, John,
Amendment
it's like
needs to
now
be
official.
handled
Yeah.
right. I've got a prosecutor who's violating the 14th.
That's not funny.
And it's keeping his and obstruction, which is two different things. It's also obstructing us from being able to conduct lawful business. So I don't mind whichever way you would want to choose at your
So
discretion.
so the courthouse is closed now. Closes 8 to 4.
Yeah.
So I'll advise you to come back tomorrow. And you have to go through the process. I highly doubt Jeremy will accept just walk-ins. You're gonna have to just go through the due process of emailing him and setting up a place.
That's not due process, that's called policy. Due process is the 14th Amendment, it's law.
Very important stuff.
And policies and procedures are inside of these agencies, and those are what is to be followed by the agents, employees. We don't follow policies. That's not for us, we don't work here. You know what I mean? So, I get it, and I understood
Hello.
your answer, I just wanted to clarify that.
Well,
I
how are you?
promised Jeremy that I would help you all understand what I've learned. But what do you want us to do about getting this? Let's just be
Hey
square.
Chris, can I make a friendly suggestion?
Sure.
This is just me.
Absolutely, buddy.
This is actually me trying to suggest the best thing. Come back tomorrow, walk up there. You can walk up there on your own. I mean, they're not gonna.
Well, no, not according to Randy.
Uh,
Randy Thomas threatened me with the trespass and harassment charge.
I just think Randy
Which
Thomas
is
doesn't
bullshit.
like us. He's a bit
You know,
biased.
it's complete bullshit. He just called me and started yelling at me because we.
I don't know. I would just try to go up there in
One-
person and like say, hey, be friendly. Don't be a dick. I'm
Right.
not saying you are. I'm just saying don't be a dick. Just walk up, be friendly. Say, hey, what do we need to do? He's not answering my emails. What's the next step I need to take?
We'll do it again.
But-
Maybe tomorrow. Now, let me promise you something. I'm a reasonable man, and I stand by my word. Her next day off, we will do this again. Earlier, we'll do what you just said. Now, I will inform you that the day that I met you two, and you guys did all that, shoving us out, that is precisely what we were doing. Exactly. I don't know if y'all saw your video.
Yeah,
But-
your all's videos
but
on
you can see where
YouTube.
I went up there and I recorded from the time I got out of the car until the time we were back in the car. So if you watch your all's video, then you'll see the way that went was 100% respectful on our part.
I don't know.
It's like we're stuck
Denial,
in a, I mean, I don't know. It's like we're just beating at the same door because we don't have any other doors.
Anyone else could help you with
None of
other
it being
than
open,
him?
you know what I mean?
No, it has to be
then
him, and if he's not
whenever
going
we
to
were
see us or he
turning around
feels
to
like,
leave,
you know,
she
he
said
has
to me,
a
"I
conflict
said,
of
"Can I
interest,
do it
he
for
has
my
to
window
recuse
building?"
himself, and that is him having to do it. So it's kind of like us trying
So she
to
said,
force him
"Yeah,
to do
you
his
can do it
job,
in
and
the
he
building."
has all of
So I
you
came
guys,
down, got out of the
you know,
elevator, I walked
safeguarding
down
him,
there,
which
and all
he's
I
not
was
allowed to
doing
do,
was pulling my phone up
and
to send
that's
an
not
email.
cool.
That was it. And then
He's literally
20
using you
guys
guys as his personal
that's what's
army.
happening. So it's like, I mean, I can take his advice.
Definitely abuse
but I've
of
already been there
funds
done
and
that,
process.
and I'll do it again.
So
I mean-
if he was to just say, if he was to just accept your appointment, see you guys, all that would be all. it'd
We'd be
done?
cool.
That's it. That's all we're having a problem with.
Yeah.
You see how ridiculous and
We've
redundant
been
this is?
here how many times just to get
I
this
don't know
appointment?
the situation, but
Well, we'll tell you, we'll share it with you. What happened is that.
I leave in like 15 minutes.
That's fine.
All right.
But, yeah,
But
real
before-
quick, I'll tell you real quick if you want to hear it. It's actually kind
Sure.
of interesting.
Okay, but before everybody
We went to
leaves,
the
I want to
Department
play a
of
game with
Services.
Officer Delfonso if he'll play with me.
You can give him a donut. He's being a good cop. We got donuts, man. They're pretty fresh.
How can I help you, sir?
Oh, yes, for the office, the tax exceptions,
Yeah, they move buildings.
the movement is.
Do you see the address?
Yeah, what that was,
What is it?
for example, taking this way is closer to here or is the exit to?
It's 265 east.
Oh, 265. Oh, okay, got it. Oh,
There's directions out there.
yeah, I'm just going to
Gotcha.
right now. Okay,
Yeah, just go east.
thank you, yeah, no problem.
All right, super quick so we can all go home now.
All right, cool.
She has two kids, you know.
Yep.
Okay, one of the dads, that one, had committed domestic on the
Okay.
kids. Okay, with his ex-wife and the kids. Her kid was involved. There was a 311 report done from the Department of Child Services on the event. We had custody case coming up with him. We wanted that report. So we went to the Department of Child Services down there in Clark and requested it through FOIA said, we would like a redacted copy of the 311 that was done on her son from this date and blah, blah, blah. Well, they said, we're not gonna do all this today. Y'all need to leave. Excuse me?
Good old Brad
We're
Fortner,
not just
Region
gonna leave.
18.
We need that for our court case coming up in a few days. You know what I mean? Our lawyer even said, hey, if you can get that, we need that, obviously. So we said, why would you tell us to leave? That doesn't make sense. Now, this is a guy that I've grieved on for over 2 years. Okay, been filling grievances with the ombudsman. That's why he was doing it.
The child support thing?
Yeah. No, it's not child support. It's the DCS, Department of Child Services.
That's what I meant.
Regional manager. His name's Brad Fortner. And the reason that I did that was because he was denying us for over 2 years since we filed a lawsuit on when they removed your kids. That was all illegal they did to her. And
Did you bring all your equipment in there when you went?
yeah, that's what you have.
Everybody hates
See,
recording.
I know you don't understand this.
I don't care.
But the reason for it is because if you know what court admissible evidence is, you have to have it.
No,
You
it's your
can't
First
go
Amendment-
into
it's your
court and
First
just tell the
Amendment
judge,
right,
hey man, you know, this happened and that happened. No. You gotta show the judge what happened. You know, this is the best way.
I'm becoming
So-
more and more impressed with him.
Yeah, he's learning.
Yeah.
I
I
bet
like
Jeremy's gonna
that.
be madder
Like,
than hell
I
if
am
you
so proud of this
Well,
young
they wanna
cat.
Go home, let me finish telling
Sorry.
you.
I had to brag.
That's what it was. Well, Brad kept denying us, and I said, okay, well, I don't know what we're gonna do then, Brad, because we just need that 311. It's her right as the mother to get it. You have to do it. It's called Freedom of Information Act. I pulled up the law on my cell phone. They were already calling cops. So the city police came and kicked us out and cited trespass.
Jeffersonville.
I said, no, you cannot trespass us for this because we have it all recorded. You can watch it. You know what I mean? They refused to watch it. They didn't do it. So we went and filed a
Oh,
grievance
you're
on
good.
it.
Go right on through.
And we
Have
had
a
an
good day.
issue because
Thank you.
we shouldn't have had a trespass, right? That was keeping us from getting that document for our custody case. That's it. That's all we needed, just for the report that they conducted for her kid. So what we had to do was work our way up the chain at the city police department, which we got all the way to their top, right? Kavanaugh.
Chief Kavanaugh.
Yep. Kavanaugh sent me an email. He said, I have talked to Jeremy Mull. Here's your case number. He said to make an appointment with him, and they're going to settle it so that you can get on over there and get your paperwork. I said, great. But the problem is Jeremy Mull doesn't like us very much after what he did, you know.
So the whole thing with Jeremy has been going on for a couple years.
Yeah. Donovan Herod came into our house on a fake warrant and broke her spine. They shot a gun on my porch, beat the living shit out of me with the butts of guns. I wasn't fighting at our house because Donovan was taking narc information instead of following the process and doing his job right. All he had to do was do a proper investigation. He would have known we weren't on drugs. We don't do drugs. We don't have anything.
We don't even leave our house unless we're here or
Any
work.
investigation would have been fine. But instead they created a warrant on a whole nother subject that was also just as illegal. Like they said I stole a motorcycle. They thought I did, right? But what happened was my uncle died and he wrote a will and the courts decided that I was the owner of this motorcycle. The Detective Herod and gang got that from Florida courts a week before they broke in our door. So we've got a lawsuit. They broke her back. They beat the tar out of me. They shot guns in our yard. You know, and I don't know how I'm not dead. Like the scariest thing I've ever been through. All them lasers on me and then, you know, a gun going off, an AR going off. Scared the living shit out of me, guys.
Sounds
I
scary.
didn't get killed. I don't know where the gun was pointing. But what I do know is we're alive. She got bad hurt. They went in and destroyed the hell out of our house looking for drugs. They kept screaming, drugs, drugs, drugs. We didn't have nothing to do with drugs. So we had to endure in pain, beat up, bloody, broken back.
4.5 hours.
Handcuffed for 4.5 hours. And all while Donovan ran around our house ripping things off the wall. So we're pissed.
Oh, and asking
And
me
Wait, is that-
Jeremy is the one that
is that-
signed off on it.
But is that separate from
Yeah.
what you all
Well,
doing?
that's the
That's
reason
what's-
he does what he does,
That's
Jeremy Mull.
the reason you don't like it?
Jeremy Mull was the prosecutor on that case, guys. See what I'm saying? So Jeremy is a high level of responsibility legally for it. And that's why I say if he has a conflict of interest.
You
I
signed off on a
understand.
dirty warrant.
The process to that conflict of interest is what's called a recusal. That's all you have to do is recuse. And get, I'm talking about for the trespass. Because any further legal conduct, conducted legal business, would need to be done through a state appointed prosecutor in his place as a recused officer. So I think that's what he's neglecting to do, and I don't know why. Like, why wouldn't he just do it? I mean, the lawsuit's already there. It's not like he's gonna hide anything.
We just want him to quit doing damages and help us with what we need from that point forward.
Yeah,
I mean,
the
we don't
lawsuit's
even
the
want to
lawsuit,
talk to him about
you know?
that.
And I mean, it's like your old sheriff. No.
Noel's dirty,
I have been
dirty.
now, see, do you understand the regional SWAT team?
Yeah.
They're separate, right? So, like, I can't go to Randy Thomas and make a complaint about Donovan Herod, right? So I've been trying to get an appointment with Mr. Noel for the same amount of time, and he won't do it either. He keeps sending me to Randy. And I'm like, well, I've got complaints I can give to Randy. I gave one on you, and you, but I didn't have your name. But,
I did.
But that doesn't do me any good for why I was originally here. You know what I'm saying? All we're trying to do is resolve the original issue, just like you're supposed to. That's respectful. You go straight to the root. You don't involve a bunch of other people. You don't create more problems for others. You just solve whatever needs solved, like adults. And that's what your all's agency won't do. They just won't do it. So now we just keep record of it. We keep trying. We have every right,
Yes, you do.
We're just persistent is all. I mean, that's really it.
They don't like persistence. They like for you to just eventually go away.
When she says they, she's saying your all's supervisor. And your prosecutor, obviously.
Definitely the prosecutor.
The judge didn't even involve anymore. It was Weber. He's gone.
I think everybody just eventually goes away. Unlike us, we don't go away, and that's how they
That's
avoid
probably what they're used
accountability.
to. They're probably used to scaring people with enough tactics like that.
Yeah.
And that's probably a rare one. Like, I'd say that it usually doesn't escalate to where you're pushing people out of court afterwards.
Officer
But-
Delfonso, do you want a donut?
No, thank you. I
You can give him the
appreciate it.
rest of them.
Are you
if want.
sure?
Yeah, I'm fine. I just ate.
Are you-
All right, guys, listen. Thank you.
Nice seeing you.
Yeah, no, I appreciate it. This is much better. I like the more formal.
Tiffany, right?
Yes.
Hope y'all get it
I'm
resolved.
proud of you guys.
You'll see.
You listen.
You'll watch us resolve it.
and I'm really
I
proud
hope
of
it
little
gets
buddy
resolved.
here.
And if you
You
wanna
know
see
it
your
meant-
famous-
You know
if
what
you
meant-
want to see yourself
But
on
listen,
on
don't ever
internet,
do that little
don't be
compliance
upset.
tweaking
I'm not. Hey,
thing
look,
that you
man,
do.
everything
That
will get
hurts.
behind
What are
you
you
when
talking
you
about?
do what
Whenever
you're doing
you
right
were
now.
on my left
But, for
side, I
public
think it
safety,
was just
that's
an
me.
automatic.
And
thing with you.
her
I don't
YouTube
even
channel name
remember,
is Official
but
MissConduct.
I
Yeah.
apologize.
And you're
It's
welcome.
cool, but it hurts.
Thank you for that.
Especially when you're an old lady like me, it does hurt.
Yeah.
No more.
Sorry.
Especially going off Jerry
That was really
Moll's
good of you.
orders.
Thank you for
Yeah.
that, for the apology.
I
Appreciate
appreciate
it.
that. That means a lot.
Hope
More than
y'all
you
get
guys
it
will.
resolved, man.
We will. I mean,
Eventually.
we will.
I'm sure we'll see you guys a lot more before we do, but we will get there.
Yeah.
All right, well.
All right.
Hopefully
You guys
have,
take care.
Positive interactions.
Yeah. Well,
Hopefully.
we're trying.
Yeah,
Hey,
we are
it's
too.
it's
you wanna
baby
reenact?
steps. It's baby steps.
Good night.
Have a good night, guys.
Be safe.
You too.